Fighters Megamix was released on the Saturn back in 1997, and was actually one of the last fighting games Sega brought out on the system in North America. It is considered one of the wildest fighting games ever made, and it was an extremely special game for its day, mixing fighters from the Virtua Fighter and Fighting Vipers series, and featuring characters from Virtua Cop 2, Daytona USA, and many, many more. It was one of the best fighters released on the Saturn because, well, it became the de facto Saturn party game, well, at least as far as fighting game fans were concerned. Included, you got every single fighter from Virtua Fighter 2 and Fighting Vipers. But it was the unlockable characters, such as the Hornet from Daytona USA, that really made the game special. Now, I don't want to give away all the secrets, but when you throw in characters from Virtua Fighter Kids and more, you know you have something really special. To help spice things up, many, but not all, of Virtua Fighter 3 moves are available for the Virtua Fighter 2 characters. For those curious how the game plays, because of the different fighting styles between Fighting Vipers and Virtua Fighter 2, you can actually select which style you want to play in. It defaults to Fighting Vipers, which means that all the characters have access to special moves. The balance between the two different fighting styles is unique enough that you'll want to experiment with both. The other big inclusion in the game was that of the sidestep move introduced in Virtua Fighter 3. This allows players to move out of the way of an incoming attack and used to cause players to rotate the screen to a dizzying spin if they wanted to continuously dodge attacks. I'll never forget that, actually. Unlike most fighters of the time, there isn't really a traditional arcade mode. Instead, the action is broken down into a series of trials. Each trial has 6 basic fights with available characters, and a boss fight against an unlockable character. Polish off all 7 fighters and you unlock the new character. There are 9 trials in total, and if you want to unlock every single character, you're going to be playing this for quite some time. Interestingly, Fighters Megamix never had an arcade release and has never been ported to any other platform, well, except for an awful version on the Game.com from Tiger Electronics. But please don't even consider that an option. The Saturn version looks quite good for its age, although it's not as refined as Virtua Fighter 2. It's bright and colorful, but suffers from some hit detection issues, and that's honestly to be expected given the vast array of characters present. You have mascot characters that are huge, and then tiny little characters like the Virtua Fighter Kids. And so it's that oddball mix-mash that sometimes plays havoc with the hit detection. The music is fantastic and collects tracks from Virtua Fighter 2, Fighting Vipers, and Daytona USA. Hell, even Afterburners featured in here. I found the voice samples though to be a little muffled compared to other fighters on the Saturn, but nothing I couldn't put up with. Fighters Megamix was a love letter to fighting game fans on the Saturn. It combined 2 of the best fighters together and remains a fantastic fan service game. It's a true shame this has never been released on a modern console because it deserves a second chance to thrive. If you love fighters, own a SEGA Saturn, and are looking for something truly unique, Fighters Megamix is just what the doctor ordered.
Ready, go! No way you can stop me!